Right, moving on now. The Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra, that's the world's largest jazz orchestra, is set to perform here in Lagos in what's been described as a historic night of music. It's led by legendary trumpeter and 9-time Grammy Award winner Wynton Marsalis. It's the 28-piece ensemble which will headline Runway Jazz 25 Timeless Return. The performance comes on the heels of the world premiere of Afro, a new composition by Marsalis that opened Jazz at Lincoln Center's 2025 to 2026 season in New York. The piece, featuring Dembe Fola, Whittle Brahima, and vocalist Chanel Jones, explores jazz's African roots, an ongoing theme in Marsalis' work. In 2006, he premiered Congo Square, inspired by the New Orleans site where enslaved Africans were once allowed to gather and play music. And now with Lagos on the tour map, the connection between jazz and its African heritage comes into full circle. And we have the trumpeter, the American trumpeter, composer and music instructor, multiple award-winning Wynton Marsalis here in the studio on the news this hour. It's good to have you join us. Yes, we also have Ambassador Afolabi Oke, who is the convener of Runway Jazz. We understand you are their host, yes, and we welcome you both as to TVC News.
Thank you very much.
Right, but let's begin with Mr. Wynton. Tell us briefly about this concept, the concept of the the Lincoln Orchestra. What's it all about, and why should we here in Lagos embrace your jazz orchestra concept, basically?
Well, Jazz at Lincoln Center is an institution in New York, and we teach classes. We have an orchestra, which is only 15 pieces, but we're augmented by 3 pieces on this tour. And I want to say that the composer of Afro is also Weedy Brahma. So we co-composed it, and he's a djembe fola, and he's a folklorist, and it's an actual coming together of the highest kind of aspirations of traditional elements of our music, jazz, and significant aspects of different types of African music and music throughout the diaspora, South American music, Cuban music, so on and so forth. And we're dedicated to virtuosity, soul, feeling, dealing with more and more sophisticated things, but staying down home and rooted in the feeling.
Right. And coming over to you, Ambassador, yes. So tell us about this festival. So you brought them in, and why did you, choose their band to come and thrill the audience here in Lagos?
It's very interesting because since 2016, we've been promoting jazz here in Nigeria. I mean, we've brought a couple of jazz artists to Nigeria, but this is unique. This is the best, right? And for us, we're very excited to host Wynton, just like you rightly said, the best jazz trumpeter in the world. To be hosting in Nigeria is very historic for us. And like I said, it's timeless return because jazz is timeless, right? And for us, we're very excited because we want to impact the next generation. We want to educate the next generation for them to understand that jazz is real, it's fundamental, it's something that everyone truly needs to embrace.
Right, and I'm particularly fascinated. I looked at the website of your organization, and jazz, amongst other definitions, is described as a metaphor for democracy. So coming down here to Nigeria, what message, or how do you want to explain that to the Nigerian audience here?
Well, it's about personal freedom. And when that freedom is constrained, you have the intelligence and the will, and you're empowered to fight for your freedoms. Mm. And it's about enjoying the creativity of others. My father was also a great teacher, and he would always say, if you want to do something new, if you want to find something different, listen to the person next to you. So our music through improvisation teaches you are important, and you are very individual, and you have a beauty. But through a rhythm and a concept we call swing, other people are important. Other people have, let's create a mutual space. And through the blues, it teaches us sometimes stuff doesn't work out. You have to use your will to continue to strive for higher ground.
And do you agree, Ambassador?
I totally agree. I mean, talk about democracy and diaspora. I represent African Union's 6th region, where we talk about the global diaspora, right? And there's a United Nations declaration that says people of African descent, it doesn't matter wherever you are in the world, connect back to the roots. So we're very excited, okay, to have Wynton come back home, okay?
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to the part where you say you have a name ready for him.
Yes, yes, we have one in making.
But I want to say his children, he has 2 kids that can really play and sing jazz.
Awesome.
One is a saxophonist, another one is a singer, 15 and 14.
Yeah.
So it's beautiful to see it continue through the families.
Okay, are you an instrumentalist?
I play saxophone as well.
Oh,
yeah.
Absolutely. So tell us about the welcome. I saw you tweeted. I saw you tweeted earlier today upon your arrival in Lagos, talking about the warm welcome you received in Nigeria. Right. And lo and behold, you brought out your instrument, now your trumpet, and joined in that. Talking about coming home, indeed. Yes, so, what was the experience really like?
I'm from New Orleans, and with us is a great New Orleans master drummer, Herlin Riley. We grew up in a culture where people play parades. They always have their horns out. Musicians are really respected, and it's not even the weather, everything. The humidity is like we're back at home. Musicians are playing. It's a love and a feeling we have, and also trumpet and drums. I have a picture of Herlin and I when I'm 8 and he's 13, and we're playing in the Fairview Baptist Church marching band. Right. And that tradition and that feeling and spirit we bring that with us, and we don't feel any separation when it comes to being in the music and the spirit and the feeling of the music. Right.
And what determines your decision to accept invitations, such as that of Ambassador here? I know you primarily perform not just in in the US, but indeed across the world. So deciding to come to Lagos, what informs it really?
I've been trying to get here for 40 years. I would have ran here. It's just a matter of being able to get everything. Thankfully, our organization could work, and we could do everything we had to do to raise money and get everything together to come in. We have a board, a director of our board, Benga Oyebode, is Nigerian.
And renowned lawyer.
Yeah, right. So he's on our board. I love him, and Aisha, his wife. It's really kind of what his aspirations are, what our aspirations are for our kids and for our countries, and to bring the world closer together, especially at a time of such division. We would have done anything we could do to get here, and we come with that spirit.
All right, and we're so happy to have you. But on a final note, what memories do you want to leave the audience here with?
I think there's a lot. I think all I'll say is come to the concert tomorrow. And come and live the dream, right? And come and learn. There's a masterclass on Monday, the 6th, but the concert is at Landmark. 5 p.m. is red carpet. We start at 6. Not New Orleans time.
Nigerian time.
We'll see about that. New Orleans time is Nigerian time so far.
Okay. All right. I'm afraid we've run out of time, but we thank you both, Ambassador Afolabi Oke, the convener of Runway Jazz, and legendary trumpeter, 9-time Grammy Award winner, Wynton Marsalis. We hope you and your team, we can see you already enjoying the environment here in Nigeria, and we are so glad to have you with us.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you very much.